Zubair Rahman. Is your name Zubair Rahman? No, I guess. Is it Samanur? Samanur binte Rahman.
Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum assalam. Can you hear me, Baba? The boy who had a Rubik's Cube in his hand. What's your name? Can you unmute yourself? Is it Zubair Rahman or is it something else? Yeah, now I can hear you. So can you tell me your name?
Hello,
Yeah, what's your name?
my name is Jubair Rahman Labib.
Okay, so I will be calling you Zubair, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so we got a new friend. Okay, so let's start. Before we start, let me ask you to turn your cameras on, okay? Afifa, Alania, okay, Alania, thank you. Muhtadi, Moira, Adia, Sayera. Okay, let's start. So let me share the screen of ours. Okay, so we are still in the chapter of multiples and factors. Finished up to page number 44. Okay, so today we will be learning about the standard way to find out the HCF, okay, with the help of the stairs. Do you remember we learned the method of doing LCM at the end, just like this, okay? So if I'm reviewing the LCM, it will be better to, what can I say? Like differentiate between HCF and LCM, okay? Okay, let me take one thing. Page number 45, we will start with. So here you can see that the question is find the factors of 28, 42, 56 with the help of prime factors. Okay, so basically what we are going to do is we need to find out the common factors which are prime, and then we can easily find out the HCF. So what I will be doing is আমি প্রথমে LCM করব এই নাম্বারগুলোর।
আপনার সাউন্ডটা ঠিকমতো শোনা যাচ্ছে না।
What about now? Is it not audible properly?
না, কম শোনা যাচ্ছে।
তানিশা, কথা কি আস্তে শোনা যাচ্ছে আমার? No?
Yes, miss.
কেন?
আমার সাউন্ড একেবারে 100 দেওয়া, কিন্তু তাও শোনা যাচ্ছে না। আসসালামু আলাইকুম মিস।
What about now?
You're properly audible.
And now?
Always audible.
I don't know what the problem is. Okay, let me talk a bit loudly. Now is it okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, miss.
So I will shout. Okay, so what I was telling is, first of all, I would show you or I will remind you how to do the LCM of the same numbers that they have given. And at the side of it, I will be showing you how to do the HCF. So let me do it. So we have 28, 42, and 56. 28, 42, 56. Okay. So 28, 42, 56. So if you remember, we need to use the stair method. So we need to find out the common divisor, right, of these three numbers. We will try to find out the common divisor of all the three numbers, but if it is not possible for all the three, we should at least try to find the common divisor of 2, right? So as you can see, 28, 42, 56. Zubair, can you tell me, are they even or odd? Is Zubair here or he left? I can't see him. Yeah. So they are what? Amira, are they even or odd?
Even.
Even. So we can easily divide all these numbers with 2. So this is 2. So now we will have to divide this all three numbers with 2. So if we divide 28 with 2, that means if we find the half of 28, we will get 1 and 4. So it will be 14. Okay. If we want to divide 42 by 2, that is half of 42, that will be 21. And if we divide 56 by 2, we will get 28. Now, you can tell that 14, 21, 28. All of these are not even, right? So we need to find out, okay, we can also do that 14 and 18. Among these three, 2 are even, right? So we can proceed with 2. So we will just divide those two with 2, and this is not divisible by 2, so we will we'll keep this as it is. Okay, so let's divide with 2 again. Which ones are possible? So 14 divided by 2 is 7. 21 is not divisible by 2, so we will remain 21. And if we divide 28 by 2, we will get 14. Now you can see 7, 21, 14. Only 1 is even, so 2 is out of question. Now, if we take 3, only this will go and the others will not go. So can you tell a number, a prime number, which will be divisible by all these 3?
7.
7. Very good. So we will be, I'm changing the color in the wrong time. So this is it. So we can divide all of this with 7. So we will get 7 ones are 7, 7 3s are 21, and 7 2s are 14. So you can see 1, 3, 2, all of these are prime number, right? So we can stop here. Okay, let me write this 1, 3, and 7 with blue then. 1, 3, 7. So who can tell me how to find out the LCM? Remember? Multiplying
All the
outer numbers, right?
the blue numbers.
Yes, so we will be multiplying 2 with 7, with 1, with 3, and lastly 7. So we will get 2 2s are 4, 4 7s are 28, 28 1s are 28, 28 3s are will be 3, 8.
167 is the answer. No, 168, 168, sorry.
84 and 7. Let's see if it is. My one's coming this one. So did I do the division wrong, multiplication wrong, or what? 4, 28. 28 times 3 and 7. Yeah, something is. Oh, hey, nobody told me that I have written it wrong. Did you find out?
I was also
Half.
thinking, why did you
Yeah, it should be 7 2s. 7 1s are,
Like
7 3s are, 7 2s are. Oh my God. So LCM will be 2 times 2 times 7 times 1 times 3 times 2. So 2 2s are 4, 4 7s are 28, 28 1s are 28, 28 3s are, what did I write that time?
84.
84, yeah. And 84 times 2 will be 4 2s are 8, 8 2s are 16. So 168. Okay, so this is our LCM. So now what I will do is I will find out the HCF of these 3 numbers. So you will understand that what is the basic difference. Okay, I will tell when we will be going through the differences. I will mention that this was different than the LCM. Okay, I'm keeping the LCM at the above, and I'm gonna take my this much thingy downside to find out the HCF. So this is it. So we still have 28, 42, and 56. So we can do is take 2, right? Because 2 is divisible by all the numbers. So again, it will be 14, it will be 14, it will be 21, it will be 28. Now, if you remember last time, what did we do? We took only 2 of their divisor, right? 14 and 28 could have been gone with 2, so we took 2. But 21 was not divisible by 2, but still we could take it, right? Cano? Because the rule said that we can take at least the common divisor of 2 numbers. If we have more than 2 numbers, যদি যে কোনো দুটো নাম্বার একটা divisor থাকে common, we can take that. But in the case of HCF, we cannot do that. We have to find out a divisor which will be divided by all the 3 numbers. ঠিক আছে? If there are 4 numbers, that should be divisible by all the 4 numbers. So there is no option যে আমরা দুটো হলেই আমরা নিতে পারবো. Okay? So it is not true for the HCF. So you can tell 14, 21, 28, both all are divisible by what number?
7.
7. So we can take 7 only. Okay? We can't take 2 anymore. Okay? So we can write 7 2s are 14, 7 3s are 21, and 7 4s are 28. Okay, so we have 2, 3, and 4. And as you can see, 2 and 4 could be divisible by 2, but 3 is not. So we cannot go any more. Okay, because 3 of the numbers cannot be divisible by any fixed number or a common number. Okay, so we have to stop here. So we will find out now the HCF. And to find out the HCF, there is another difference. That is, we can only multiply the right-hand side numbers. We cannot take this. Okay? So we can only take 2 and 7. So 2 times 7 is going to be 14. Understood? There are two differences. একটা difference কি যে আমার যদি দুটোর বেশি নাম্বার থাকে, I should give a divisor which is divisible by all the numbers, not any two. And the other difference is when we will find out the HCF by multiplying, we can only take the numbers which are at the right side of the stairs, not the bottom side anymore. Okay, so these are the two differences. So you can see that we can find out the HCF a bit easily, or not easily, like a bit quicker than the LCM, because LCM could have gone a long way, but HCF would be only short. Any confusion এই দুটোর মধ্যে? Because we can have a visual representation. কিভাবে এই দুটো different, HCF and LCM.
No
Any
problem to
confusion?
me.
Sure. Okay.
Yes, miss.
I am trying to believe you. Rafid Mahmood, did you understand the difference? Amira, Alia, Nuaira, you are not turning your cameras on. I'm not being strict, but I can anytime turn into a strict teacher and
Yes,
just
miss.
you. If I see you not turning your cameras on, you never know. Okay, if you have understood, good. And if you're saying so, then I'm believing you. Okay, let's go to the book. Acha. As we went through the rules of HCF, though I have already discussed about the rule, but still let's go through the rule. So there's the rule. So first one is divide the numbers by the common prime factor. We cannot just take any two. We have to have all the numbers, okay? Divisible by the common factor. Then number two, the second step is stop dividing when all the numbers have no common factor. We have to stop when all the numbers will not have a common factor, okay? Then the last one is multiplying the common prime factors. That means only multiplying the common ones. So this was common and this was common. This wasn't common. We couldn't get any common for other numbers. So 2 and 7, we need to multiply to get the HCF. So that was the convenient way to find out. So from now on, if we have to find out the HCF, we will try this method only, okay? The LCM's method of that and the HCF methods of that. We will not follow the other ones, the prime, the tree one, or the finding out all the factors first, then finding out the common ones, then finding out the highest one. We will not go through that much hassle anymore. Okay, number 3. There is a graph paper of 12 centimeter in width and 18 centimeter in length. Okay, how many square pieces of different lengths can the graph paper be cut without leaving any remainder? What is the length of one side of the largest square? And they said how many squares of the largest size can be made. So let us think whether the graph paper can be divided into square with sides of length 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so basically they have given a what is it called? A graph paper where you can see a lot of squares are here, right? So they're saying that in the length way, we have 12 centimeter, and on the width way, we have 18 centimeter. That means in this way, we have 12 of the boxes, and in this way, we have 18th of them. Okay, so they are saying that how many square pieces of different lengths can the graph paper be cut without leaving any remainder. So you can see another thing that he has given some hint. They said that we have to try to divide the squares with the side of length 2, 3, and 4, okay, and so on. So basically what they are asking for the first one, the factors of 12 and 18. Okay, that's why they have said how many square pieces of different lengths. As they have said different lengths, that means we will not get one answer. That means they are talking about the factors that will be present in 12 and 18. So if we just want to find out the factors, there will be an easier way to find it out just by dividing them. With the help of the times table. So 12 and 18, let me find out the factors of 12 and the factors of 18. So 1 will be obviously a factor. The number, okay, then 2 will be a factor because it's an even number. 3 4s are 12, so 3 and 4 both will be. 5 will not. 6 will be. 7 8 9 10 11, nothing but 12. Okay, so these are the factors of 12. And in case of 18, we will get 1, we will get 2, 3 will not go, 4 will also not go, 5, 6, 3 6 are 18. Oh, so we can get 3, sorry, and 6, 7, 8, we can take 9, 10, 11, 12, nothing more, and directly 18. So these are the numbers that we can divide these 18 and 12 with, right? That means these are the squares which will be of different length, as you can see, and cut without any remainder. Can আমাদের remainder থাকবে না? Because we can perfectly divide the numbers with these digits, right? We can divide 12 with 12 and we will not get a remainder. We can divide 12 by 6 and we will not get any remainder. Okay, so that's another hint. When they're telling that there will be no remainder, that means they are asking for the factors. Okay, let's go to the second one. What is the length of one side of the largest square? Do you remember when we did the LCMs, it was the minimum, the shortest, right? But here it's written the largest. So what we need to do? We need to find out the
HCF.
The HCF, very good. So we need to find out the HCF of 12 and 18. So let's do that. We have 12 and we have 18. Okay, so first number, what can we take as a common divisor or a factor? 2. Okay, we will get 6 and we will get 9. Then what we can take?
3.
3, very good. 3 2s are 6, 3 3s are 9. Can I take any more?
No.
So we will get the HCF, only the left number. So 2 times 3 is equal to 6. What should be the unit? Centimeter. Okay, so 6 centimeter will be the largest square piece among the other pieces. Okay, so if you remember, okay, 6 is this. Let me take this. See, when we did find that, the factors, we can see that 6, what was the common ones? 2 were the common, 3 was common, 6 was common, and 1 was common. And this is the highest, right? So that's why we got the HCF 6 as well. Okay, so we prove, I just proved you that they are both same. Okay, let's go to the third one. How many squares of the largest size can be made? So what they're asking for is, now we will divide our 18 and 12 with 6 that we got the HCF. Because they're asking for how many squares. We got that 6 centimeter will be the largest one, right? So now we will find out the area of this place. What will be the area of this place? It's a rectangle, right? 12 is the length, 18 is the width. How to find out the area of a rectangle? Do you know? Anyone? Length multiply by width, right? So length we have to multiply with, okay, let me write. Area of rectangle. We simply just need to multiply the length with the width. And if you remember, they say that the graph paper was 12 centimeter in width and 18 centimeter in length, right? So we can easily find out that the length is 18 and the width is 12. So if you multiply, we will get the answer. That is the area of that piece of graph paper. So 16, 1, 2 ones are 2 and 3, 1 and 8. So 6, 1, 2, 2, 1, 6 is the area. So there will be a square. Okay, so this is the area of the graph paper. Now we found out that 6 centimeter was the largest square, right? By finding out the HCF. So now we will find out that how many 6 centimeter piece of paper I can fit into this 216 centimeter square. Okay, so we will write that how many square of the largest side can be made. So we can write the number of, what is it, the largest, how many squares? The number of squares is equal to 216 divided by the HCF, that was 6. So if we divide 216, we will get 3 6 are 18, 3 and 6, 6 6 are 36. So 36 will be the number of squares. Okay, so we can get 36 6 centimeter of squares inside the graph paper. Okay, so this is a very, what can I say, like it's a creative question. Right? From a single stem, they have given 3 types of math. And only this was related with HCF, right? And the first one was related with factors. And the third one was related with totally different thing, like geometry. Rectangle came, right? We need to find out the area, and then we need to divide. So it was like the second chapter or the third chapter, I don't remember. The division was the chapter, right? So this is a math where we are using different points of views together to find out the answer. এখানে একটু আগে আমরা HCF করলাম, সো শুধু HCF মাথায় রাখলে হবে না, right? We have to have the other knowledges as well, which we have learned before, earlier. So that's what it is, and it is a compact question, and this sort of question comes a lot. So you are lucky that I haven't included this page in your exam syllabus. So I won't be giving something like that. But if whenever I will get the chance, I will be giving something like that. ঠিক আছে, এটা খুবই important. Just mark করে রাখো, এটা অনেক important. So if you haven't understood still now, you can ask me, or you can just go through the recordings 2 or 3 times. You will be able to understand. And did you all get the syllabus? I uploaded them in the website. If you check the syllabus portion, okay, so you will get the syllabus. I already told you what will be the syllabus, but still, this is the official syllabus. Okay. Okay, let's do the last one of this page. Okay. A teacher wants to form maximum number. So they have given the hint, HCF will be included. So maximum number of groups from 24 boys and 32 girls of grade 5 for solving math problems. How many such groups can be made so that each group has an equal number of boys and girls? So we will find out the HCF, as they have said, the maximum number. So 24 and 32. We can look at them and say that they are both even. So 2 will be a possible candidate. So it will be 12. It will be 16. Again, both of them are even. So we can take again 2. So it will be 6. It will be 8. We can see these are also even. So again 2. We will get 3 and 4. And you can see that 3 and 4 does not have, do not have a common divisor, right? So we have to stop here. And the HCF will be 2 times 2 times 2. These will not be included. Okay, so 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8. So 8 is the maximum number of groups that we can make with 24 boys and 32 girls. Okay, so that was just simple. I don't know why they have given a hard one first and then a simple. Okay, what do we have here? Write down the multiples. Okay, are we? Oh, we are very close to the exercise. That's why we have the let's do part. Okay, let's find out. I guess let's see the first 2. I guess it's 27, so we have a bit time. So what's the first one? We are okay. We are on page number 46. We have a table, and they have said write down the multiples of 4, 7, and 10 in the table below. So this is the very first thing that we have learned in this chapter, right? Finding out the multiples. So how many cells they have given? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so we need to find out only the times table of 4, 7, and 10 up to 10. So it will be 4 1s are 4, 4 2s. 4 2s are 8, 12, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, and 40. So we are done with the 4 1. What about 7? 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42, 49, 56, 63, and finally 70. So we are done with the 7th one as well. Now it's time to find out the first 10 multiples of 10. So it's the easiest among this all. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and 100. So this is the very basic one, and you can tell that they will never give this sort of things in the question. So multiple means the times table. That means we are just multiplying the number with 1, 2, 3, 4 in this way to the ones that we know. We want. So here they wanted 10 multiples, so we multiplied our numbers with 1 to 2. Okay, so we have to find out the LCM of 9 and 12, and on the other hand, 8, 12, and 6. So let's follow the stair method, okay? 9 and 12. One is an even number, one is an odd number. So we cannot take 2, but we can take 3. Yeah, so we can take 3. We will get 3 3s are 9, 3 4s are 12. Can we get more? No, right? So now to find out the LCM. As we are doing the LCM, so we will multiply all the outer numbers. 3, 3, 4.
24.
So 3 3s are 9, 9 4s are 36. Okay, so the LCM is 36. Okay, let's do the other one. We have three numbers. So 8, 12, and 16. So all of them are even. We can easily take 2. So it will be 4, 6, and 8. 4, 6, and 8, they are all even as well. So we can take 2. Yes, so 2 2s are 4, 3, and 4. Now you can see only 2 and 4 are even, right? So I can still go on with 2, but এটা যদি HCF হতো তাহলে কি যেতে পারতো না? No, right? Because they don't have a common one. But as it is LCM, so we can go. We can take again 2. It will be 1. As 3 is not divisible by 2, we will keep at it as 3. And 2 2s are 4. Now we can stop. We can tell that 1, 3, 2, all are prime numbers. So now it's time to find out the LCM. So we have a lots of number now. We have 2, 2, 2. I'm skipping the 1, okay? So 3 and 2. So 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 3 8s are 24, 24 2s are 48.
Miss,
Yes?
we can also do this using 4 only.
The 4 from the very beginning. Yeah, we can do it, but it's not always going to work. That's why we should start with the small number, the smallest prime number. 4 kintu prime number na. Is it a prime number?
No, miss.
So we cannot take 4 in here. We have to take the prime numbers. So 2, 3, 7, 5, those one. We have to start from the smallest number. Okay, I would like to conclude the math class. And did you get the routine of the exam?
Yeah.
So it is starting from which day for you? I mean, we have the math exam first, right?
Yes,
After
miss.
I mean, between my two exams, the math one is coming first. So the math one be having on the 6th, that means on Monday. So you have to only prepare yourself up to page 38. I guess the divisibility, that was the last. LCM and the divisibility. Page 38. এই পর্যন্ত হলো আমাদের syllabus. From the very beginning of this book to page 38. তো আমাদের বাকি চ্যাপ্টার গুলো পুরোটাই পড়তে হবে, but this third chapter we can only go through the LCM কিন্তু শেষ. LCM and the divisibility.
Yes, can you re-show me the divisibility, like divisible by 3 and 4, the rule? Can you re-show me again?
Okay. Though the rules, okay, the rules are needed obviously. So the 2's one you know, right? It should be even.
Only the even number.
Yeah. Okay, so if I want to find out what numbers will be divisible by 3, we need to do what? We need to add all the digits and the sorry, let me write sum, and the sum should be in the times table of 3. If I give you an example with a bigger number, we can take 126. So we need to what? Add all the digits. So 1 plus 2 plus 6. We will get 2 plus 1, 3. 3 plus 6, 9. Then said, and the sum is 9. Should be in the times table of 3. Is 9 in the times table of 3? 3, 3,
Yes.
9. Yes, that means this is divisible by
3.
3. Okay? Okay. Let's come to by 4. By 4 এর দুটো rule. One is even number হতে হবে, and the second is, what can I say? Right most 2 digits should be in the times table of 4. Like if I give you an example, if I take 416, you can see this is an even number, so correct for the first one, and rightmost 2 digit. Rightmost 2 digit মানে হলো ones and tens. Okay, this should be inside the times table of 4. So we know that 4 4s are 16. That means 416 is divisible by 4. Okay, because we can tell that in the times table of 4, we cannot get any odd number. The last one we learned was the divisibility by 5. It is very easy. The ones place digit should be 5 or 0. So it can be 145, it can be 1200, right? So we will just focus on the last, the rightmost digit. And if it is 5 or 0, it will be divisible by 4. Okay, so we learned up to this. We learned about 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so we have covered all the things of the syllabus. So let's go to the book of science. I'm not giving you any homework because you have to prepare for the exams. And I believe that you have other exams like Bangla, English and all. So that's why. Okay, so in the last class, we finished up to page number 45.
45. Yes, we did.
So we will be starting from page number 46. So if I review a bit from the last class, we started the chapter structure of matter. We learned about matter in class 3, class 4, but now we are learning about a bit in depth of a matter. Okay, যে matter গুলো আসলে কিভাবে form হয়, structure-টা কি ওদের. So by learning the first 2 pages, we got the terms molecules and we got the term atom. So we got to know that molecules will be the smallest part of any substance, right? And if yes, and if furthermore break it down, we will get the smaller particle called atom. Okay, and we also got to know that how the atoms are combining together to form a molecule. So in the last class, we talked about the formation of water. We saw that one molecule of oxygen and 2 molecules of hydrogen put together and got the molecule of water. Okay, 46 page number. The activity is drawing it's written structure, but it should be structure. So drawing the structure of a water molecule. We have already learned about, worked with it. So it will be easier for us. And they have also given this, see? So let us imagine that an oxygen atom has 2 hands. As 2 molecules are attaching with them, right? So one should have 2 hands. You can see these are the 2 hands. So let us imagine that an oxygen has 2 hands, whereas a hydrogen atom has only 1 hand. Let us show with a drawing how the oxygen and hydrogen atoms hold each other's hand to form a water molecule. So as they have given the picture and as they have said, the oxygen molecule will have 2 hands. And they said that the hydrogen atoms will have only 1 hand. So এই একটা হাত দিয়ে ও কি একটা হাত ধরবে of oxygen and the other hydrogen atom it will hold the other hand of the oxygen, right? So now the oxygen's both hands are occupied and hydrogen's single hands are also occupied, right? So this is how we are getting our molecule of water. We are getting H, 2 of them, and we are getting 1 O. So that's how we are forming water or H2O. So you shouldn't have any problem because this is just the revision of the thing that we just finished in the page number 45. Okay, let's go to the second topic of this chapter. Okay. Yes, Afi.
Miss, I didn't understand one thing. Like, it's OHH, then how did it become H2O? Shouldn't it be?
H will come first. You will not understand that, but have you heard about the periodic table? They have certain capabilities, which will have the less capability, that is more in number, that will be coming at first. Okay, according to the periodic table. Periodic table is a table where all the matters present, or elements, not matters, elements in the world are there, like hydrogen, oxygen, carbon, nitrogen, phosphorus, gold, silver, everything. Okay, so on the basis of that, the H is coming first. That's why H we have to write first. Okay.
But the number 2 is that came from.
Oh, you are talking about 2. Why you are not writing like this? So if we have also this in it's lagging, Afifa.
It's like the network connection has problems.
Yeah.
I hate this. But my question was like, why is the 2 in the middle? Can it be like at the side? But what is the work of the 2 here? Is it
the one that I am talking about now, see, when I wrote this 2 in the after the H, I wrote in the down part, right? But if I want to write at the front, I have to write like this. But chemistry, এটা chemistry related, right? So chemistry, if we are writing a number in front of the other, the letters, like the elements, that means we have 2H and we also have 2O. ঠিক আছে? So we cannot write like this. But if we are writing a number after the letter, that means the element, that means we only have H2 and O is a 0. Like we have CH4. ঠিক আছে? কার্বন আর 4টা হাইড্রোজেন। কার্বনের 4টা হ্যান্ড থাকে। ঠিক আছে? and 4টা H অবশ্যই ওদের সাথে অ্যাটাচ হতে পারবে তাহলে, if I'm talking about in that sense. Though I am not going to say what is
That's
CH4, but this is an element. ঠিক আছে? একটা মলিকিউল। So এখন কিন্তু আমাদের লিখতে হবে কি? CH4. That means H is 4, C is not. Okay? C is alone and H is 4. Okay.
Thank you, Miss. That's what I was thinking. Like, why was that? Is it because of there are 2 hydrogens? So then, okay, I got my answer.
Yes. Okay. So the
But one
second
thing that I
topic.
didn't understand.
Okay. The structure of matter. Now they are moving on the basic things. I mean, they they are now advancing. The basic idea they have given, because now they are going to talk about atom, molecule, those things. Okay. So if you didn't have the idea of molecule and atom, you couldn't have understand this topic. So that's why they talked about the atoms and molecules first. Okay. Let's see the core of this chapter. This is the structure of matter. So let's see. Everything we see around us is made of very tiny particles called atom. As I said, that all the matters, whether it's a liquid like water, whether it's a gas like oxygen, everything has their own building blocks. And all those, the smallest building blocks possible in each of the elements or matters are called atom. When a substance is made of only one kind of atom, it is called an element. So যখন আমরা বলছি হাইড্রোজেনের ভেতরে কিন্তু শুধু হাইড্রোজেন অ্যাটমই আছে, রাইট? বাট when we are talking about oxygen, তখন not oxygen, water, তখন কিন্তু ওই ওয়াটারের মধ্যে কি আছে? অক্সিজেনও আছে, হাইড্রোজেনও আছে, রাইট? সো ওয়াটার কিন্তু একটা এলিমেন্ট হবে না। হাইড্রোজেন একটা এলিমেন্ট, অক্সিজেন একটা এলিমেন্ট, বাট ওয়াটার ইজ নট, বিকজ ওয়াটার ইজ হ্যাভিং অক্সিজেন অ্যান্ড হাইড্রোজেন। ঠিক আছে? সো এলিমেন্টটা হলো this is a very what can I say, important definition. What's element? As I said that in the periodic table we have all the elements. Okay, so when a substance, যখন একটা কিছু is made of only one kind of atom, it is called an element. For example, they have given iron is an element, sodium is an element. Okay, the smallest part of iron is iron atom. Ironer মধ্যে শুধু iron atomই আছে। সোডিয়ামের ভেতরে শুধু সোডিয়াম অ্যাটমই you will get. Okay, nothing else you will get. So sodium, iron, gold, if you are not mixing anything with those things, then they are called the element. আচ্ছা, then they are saying in some elements, এখন আবার এই এলিমেন্টদের মধ্যে কিছু কিছু এলিমেন্টে 2 or more elements of the same kind join together to make a molecule. We know that when a few atoms will be joined together, it will be called a molecule. Okay, for example, in hydrogen gas, 2 hydrogen atoms join to form one hydrogen molecule. Do you remember? Hydrogen have only one hands, right? So at most they can only join 2 of them. So we can get HH. You can see, if I zoom in this picture, you can see a lot of 2 H's bond together, right? They are holding their hands. They cannot have another H. Arta H jodi ekhane asheও bole je take me as your friend, they cannot take, right? Because they have only one hand and which is occupied. So these are called the molecules. ঠিক আছে? So this one single thing is called the atom, and when the same atoms are mixing up together, they are called the molecule. ঠিক আছে? Okay. For example, I have told about that a container of hydrogen gas has countless hydrogen molecules in it. Okay. Then what has, okay, we have a different one where you can see, what you can see. Can you tell what you can see? You can see O and H, right? 2 molecules of H and 1 atom of oxygen, and they are forming a molecule of water. Okay? Yes, so they are not elements anymore, and they are not atoms anymore as well. So some substances have molecules made of different kinds of atoms. These are called compound. তাহলে H2O, is it an element or a compound?
Compound.
It's a compound. Okay, so we learned elements, we learned compounds. So elements will have only one type of atoms, and the compounds will have multiple types of atoms together. ঠিক আছে? Do you have you learned about simple sentence, compound sentence, complex
Yes.
sentence, right? So ওখানে compound কি হয়? দুই ধরনের sentence join হয়, right? With and, therefore, or something like that. So that means they have not a single sentence. They have two sentences. Like, I was sick, therefore I couldn't go. So I was sick is a sentence, and I couldn't go is a sentence. And I'm putting those two sentences by using the word therefore or because, right? So that's why they are called the compound sentences. So if you have the clear idea about those sentences, you can also tell that compounds are the elements, not the elements, like the substances where they will have multiple types of atoms. Okay. For example, water is a compound. Each water molecule is made of 2 hydrogen atoms and 1 oxygen atom. When atoms of 2 or more different elements join together, they form a compound molecule. The properties of new compound are different from the properties of the atoms that made of it. Acha. They have said that hydrogen is an atom, oxygen is another kind of atom. তাই না? দুইটা দুই ধরনের এলিমেন্ট। সো ওর মনে করো একটা ক্যারেক্টার আছে, ক্যারেক্টারটা মনে সাপোজ আমি জাস্ট গিভিং এক্সাম্পল যে ও হলো গিয়ে রুড অনেক, আর অক্সিজেন হলো গিয়ে অনেক শাই। ঠিক আছে? সো যখন ওরা ফর্ম করবে H2O, তখন ওরা আরেকটা ক্যারেক্টার আনবে। মানে they will not be rude, not be shy. They will be something else. Maybe they are angry.
They're friends.
Okay, so they were, I mean, the adjective for hydrogen was rude and the adjective for oxygen was shy, but when they mixed up together, they both became angry. Okay, so that's what they have said. The properties of water are completely different from the properties of oxygen and the hydrogen. So when multiple atoms will mix up together of different elements, they will form something else and they will have a new type of character or properties. ঠিক আছে? So we have learned a lots of thing in this one page. We have learned about elements. Elements কি?
Elements like iron, gold, then other hydrogen, oxidants, nitrogen.
You gave me the what can I say, the examples. Okay, Saira, can you tell me why are they element? Element আসলে কি? Element এ কি থাকা যাবে, কি থাকা যাবে না? Just tell me কি থাকে elements এ? Elements will have idea.
We don't have any like
Okay. Tashfia, have you heard when I said about elements?
Means there will be nitrogens and atoms.
No, Baba,
Like
you are
them,
giving
like
the oxygen. Then oxygen, to me, sorry, you are giving me the example. যে nitrogen একটা element, hydrogen একটা element, right? But why are they called element? কেন ওটাকে element বলে? ওদেরকে element বলে because
there are some builders to build a thing
yeah,
like they
but
have they
they
build
have
water
only one type
other
of
stuff.
atom. ওদের এক ধরনের অ্যাটম থাকে। ওকে, যখন আমরা অক্সিজেন, সাপোজ উই আর টকিং, ইউ অল টকড অ্যাবাউট লাইক হাইড্রোজেন, নট হাইড্রোজেন, নাইট্রোজেন বলেছে, তাই না? সো নাইট্রোজেনকে যদি আমরা ভাঙি, অনেকগুলা ভাঙি, আমরা কিন্তু শুধু নাইট্রোজেনই, ঠিক আছে, ছোট ছোট নাইট্রোজেন অ্যাটম পাবো। ওকে, so that's why they are called elements. So here is written that when a substance is made of only one kind of atom, তখন সেই সাবস্টেন্স গুলোকে এলিমেন্ট বলবে। ঠিক আছে? আর কম্পাউন্ড কাদেরকে বলবে? দেখো এখানে বলেছে some substances have molecules made of different kind of atom, যেমন H2O, এখানে H এর অ্যাটমও আছে, অক্সিজেনের অ্যাটমও আছে, রাইট? So two types of atoms are fusing together and we are getting the water. So waterটা কিন্তু compound, কারণ ওখানে হাইড্রোজেন অ্যাটমও আছে, অক্সিজেন অ্যাটমও আছে। ওকে, so when a substance have only one type of atom, সেটাকে আমরা এলিমেন্ট বলবো, and if that thing or the substance have multiple types of atom, then we will be calling it a compound. And we also got to know যখন আমরা মাল্টিপল, যেমন n কে কিন্তু তিনটা H এর সাথে কম্বাইন, সরি, তিনটা H এর সাথে কম্বাইন করা যায়, ওকে? নাইট্রোজেনের তিনটা হাত থাকে, সো 3 of the H's can be combined together. সো যখন আমরা NH3 পাচ্ছি, এটার ক্যারেক্টার মনে করো A, বাট when it was alone N and H, ওটার ক্যারেক্টার ছিল B and C. তার মানে যখন they are compounding, they are making a compound, they are neither having or not having the characters of the individual element. ঠিক আছে? So they are having something new. The properties of a compound is totally different for the properties of the elements.
Miss,
Yes, who's saying miss?
Yes,
Then
can you repeat again because
use multiple atom makes
link-
one.
it's like Miss, the class broke up, so I didn't
I was
listen.
talking about Jay, when we will have a compound. See, the NH3 is a compound because it has N atom, H atom, right? So etar character, it is properties will be totally different than the properties of N and H individually. ঠিক আছে? I am, suppose, what can I tell? Suppose when we are mixing colors, do you know that red and blue, if we mix up together, what we will form? Purple,
Purple.
right? So কি হচ্ছে? মনে করো এটা একটা atom, এটা একটা atom, and it is forming something different. এটা একটা compound. Okay, so element of, the atom of a red element and the element of a blue element, or atom of a blue element mixing up together, and it is forming something new. Okay, it is neither red nor blue. So সেরকমই বলেছে, the properties of a compound will be totally different from the property of the atoms. Okay, I guess we can finish the third topic, because this is, I guess, about the formation of the atom, that how they are formed in liquid, how they are formed in solids. Okay, we have already learned about the three physical state of matter, right? Solid, liquid, and gas. Anything that you can see around you, either they are in the solid state, maybe they are in the liquid state, or they are in the gaseous state. Okay, so that's why they have said that we have already learned. Here we will learn about the three physical states of matter in terms of concepts of molecule. এখন আমরা শিখবো যে এই যে solid, liquid আর vapor, এই জায়গায় molecule গুলো how they are arranged, ওদের arrangementটা কেমন, ঠিক আছে? So let's see. In solids, as you can see the solid, if you can look from your book as well, that all the molecules are like very closely packed together, right? ওদের molecule গুলো একটা একটার সাথে কি লেগে,
They're forming a shape.
yes. So in solid, the molecules are held together very tightly in a fixed pattern. এর জন্য solid জিনিসের কি হয় না, they cannot be changed that easily, তাই না? ওদেরকে আমরা ভাঙতে পারি অবশ্যই, but it will take a lot of force. ওরা সহজে shape change করে না. Solid have definite shape, right? And definite volume as well. So why are they so? Because their molecules are very tightly packed together. Okay, fixed pattern. Force between them, intermolecular force, is very strong. I guess I am missing some. Yeah, let me zoom out a bit. Okay, the force between them, that is called the intermolecular force, is very strong, and they cannot move around. They cannot move. Okay, that is why solids have fixed size, shape, and volume. We have learned these characters in class 4 and 3 as well, তাই না? যে সলিডের কি থাকবে, ফিক্সড শেপ থাকবে, সাইজ থাকবে, as well as ভলিউম থাকবে. For example, in ice, molecule of water stick closely together. Water molecules have no gaps in between, and they do not move. This is why ice keeps its shape intact. ঠিক আছে? So solid জিনিসের molecule গুলো কি হবে, they will be very closely packed, and there will be very strong force between them. We cannot break them very easily. Okay, that's why they have definite shape, size, and volume. Okay, let's talk about the liquid. As you can see, in the liquids, yes, they are close, but they have some gap. ঠিক আছে, আমি যদি এখানে একটু portray করি, so they will have some gap. Not that much, but it will be more than the solid. ঠিক আছে? So in liquid, the molecules are close to each other. The intermolecular force between them is a bit weaker, so it will be easily broken. But not that easily, but easier than the solid one. Okay, if it was very close, now it is a bit weak. So they are not arranged in a fixed pattern. For example, in water, the molecules stay close but cannot move around, but can move around a little. This is why liquids can flow and can be poured from one container to another. Okay, as you can see, you should know that liquids doesn't have a fixed shape, right? So why they don't have a fixed shape? Because ওদের molecule গুলো একটু দূরে দূরে যদিও কাছে বাট একটু দূরে, এবং ওদের ফোর্স, ওদের ভেতরে যে ফোর্সটা, অ্যাট্রাকশনটা, ওটা একটু উইক, সো দে মুভ আ বিট। ওকে, and the last one, as you can see, গ্যাসের মলিকিউলের মধ্যে অনেক গ্যাপ। Okay, they can just roam here and there. So that's what they will gonna say, that in gases the molecules are far apart, অনেক দূরে দূরে, and are not connected, and they don't have any kind of attraction force. The intermolecular force between them is very weak. They move around very fast in all directions. ওরা ছোটাছুটি করে, okay? Like mosquitoes, they fly here and there and here and there. They can't stay still in a place. As a result, steam does not have a fixed shape or volume. They don't have a fixed shape, they don't have a fixed volume, they don't have fixed anything. They will just take the space of the whole container it is put inside. They fill the whole container they are in, and if the container is open, they spread into the air. Okay, but you can see, if we pour water in a glass has an opening, right? But water does not flow away, but air will be. So that was the three formations or three types of formations of molecule that we can get in solid, liquid, and gas. তাহলে আমরা পড়লাম solid-এ they have definite shape, size, and volume. কেন? Because their molecules are very closely packed and they have a very strong force between them, okay, among the molecules. And in liquid, they are close, but their force is a bit weaker, so they can flow, they can move a bit. That's why water does not have a definite shape, but they do have a definite volume. And when we are talking about the gases, they are very far apart, they are not connected, their attraction force is very weak, and they can move very fast in all the directions. Okay, so that's why they don't have definite shape, they don't have definite size, they don't have definite volume as well. I guess you got the idea. So I would like to end over here. So I guess the science chapter is the first 3 chapters only, right? The science syllabus. So that will not be that hard for you. Just go through all the notes, go through the book a bit. You will be good. So best of luck for your preparation. Take the preparation with this like tomorrow. I don't know if you have an exam on Saturday, but yeah. Yes, I mean.
Me.
Oh, Namira, Namira. Okay, who's talking?
Yes. Still which have given science. How many chapters?
What chapter?
How many chapters
Oh,
you have given in science?
I have
syllabus?
given 3. I have uploaded the syllabus in the website. Website কিন্তু আমি দিয়েছি syllabusটা, but class 5 science. It is the first 3 chapters. ঠিক আছে? Habitat of organism, interdependence of living and living organism and environment, and the 3rd chapter, food. Yes, that's.
Miss, when will we get the note of chapter 4?
Oh, you will get it by tomorrow. Chapter 4টা কালকেই দিয়ে দিন। ঠিক আছে? কালকের মধ্যেই। I have prepared the class 4 and 5's one. 3 take to বাদ আছে, so I will be giving all at once, so that it will be easier for me to track down যে আমি কোনটা কোনটা দিই। So that's it, everyone. I hope that you will be all getting good marks, and remember, এই এক্সামে কিন্তু খাতা না জমা দিয়ে থাকা যাবে না, okay? And the copies should be submitted like you will have 50 marks of worth of exam, and you will get 1 hour for the exam, right? That means the whole class will be for only one subject's exam. So you have to finish within that time, and you need to submit the papers by like 10 to 15 minutes. Okay? And if you by any chance miss to submit that paper on that day, সেই রাত 12টার মধ্যে না দিলে, you will never be able to again submit it. ঠিক আছে? তখন কিন্তু 0 হয়ে যাবে if I don't get the copy. So you have to be very careful, and if you have any confusion, I mean এখন না, যখন জমা দিতে যাবে তখন যদি কোনো সমস্যা দেখো যে জমা হচ্ছে না বা সাবমিশন হচ্ছে না, but something is wrong, you should at once call the coaching center and inform them. So that's it. Best of luck for the preparation. Take preparation nicely, and that is all. So bye bye everyone.
Welcome, miss.
Bye. Yes, Afi.
Can like you said that we can we still have to like submit the copy, but can we submit it till the midnight? I mean, if there anything happened to us, like then we can still submit at midnight or something like tonight.
Like suppose today was the exam, okay? So the class will be
যেমন
finished 9. Okay, so 9টায় শেষ হলে from the coaching center they have told us that আরেকটু time আমি থেকে like 10 to 15 minutes থেকে you should submit those paper, ঠিক আছে? But in case you cannot, রাত 12টার আগে মাস্ক দিতে হবে। রাত 12টার পরে ওয়েবসাইটে আর দেয়া যায় না, okay? They have made the website in certain way যে if you submit after 12 p.m. of that day, it will not gonna be take it. ঠিক আছে, বাট স্টিল ইফ ইউ হ্যাভ এনি প্রবলেম, অ্যাজ আই সে, যখনই তুমি প্রবলেমটা দেখবে যে তোমার 10টার সময় হচ্ছে না প্রবলেম, মানে সাবমিট করতে পারছো না, 11টা বেজে যাচ্ছে বা কিছু কোনো একটা সমস্যা, ইউ শুড ইনফর্ম দ্য কোচিং সেন্টার। সো ইফ দে ক্যান কনসিডার, দে উইল বি টেকিং ইউর কপি ভায়া আই গেস হোয়াটসঅ্যাপ অর সামথিং অ্যান্ড গিভ ইট টু মি। ওকে, so that was the solution, I guess. Okay, so bye bye.
Thank you.
Welcome, bye bye.